Hey viewers, in my last video I told you about the things a donor should be aware of. Today I will tell you about the next step of blood donation. After initial investigation, when blood count of the donor is normal and he or she is negative for all viral, bacterial and parasitic screening, the next step is blood compatibility testing. Now the question is, what is compatibility testing? Essentially, it is a test that is performed before transfusion to determine whether the blood of donor is compatible or not with the blood of recipient. This process takes approximately 2 hours. It should be performed at least 2 days before the transfusion. Stages involved in compatibility testing are: number 1, transfusion history of donor. If a person often donates blood, he should wait at least 3 months for next donation. Number 2, ABO and RH grouping. Blood grouping of the donor and recipient is performed to determine the blood group of both individuals. Number 3, cross match. Cross match is further subdivided into major and minor cross match, but more considerably, major cross match is performed in all cases. Minor cross match has no significance and is often ignored. To perform the cross match, 1 drop of donor blood cells and 2 drops of recipient's serum are taken in a test tube. Test tube is then incubated for 1 hour at 37 degrees centigrade. After incubation and washing, antiglobulin serum is employed to detect antibodies attached to the cells without causing agglutination. After centrifugation, if there is agglutination, then the donor blood is not compatible or suitable for recipient, and if there is no agglutination, then it is compatible. For donation, blood is collected from vein as whole blood and is separated into parts like plasma and red cell concentrate after collection. Typically, 450 to 500 ml of blood is collected in a single blood bag. During donation, blood bag is placed on a mechanical agitator, and function of the agitator is to properly mix the blood with additives and prevent it from getting clot. It takes only 8 to 10 minutes to donate 1 bag of blood. Blood bag is then stored at 4 degrees centigrade after the collection of blood. Now, what should a donor do right after a donation? After donation, donor should take some snacks and juices. Donor can leave after 10 to 20 minutes of the donation and continue his normal routine. One more thing, donor should take a selfie and share it with friends and siblings. It may inspire them to become a blood donor. Now you people will have some questions in your mind that what is blood bag? What are the additives inside a blood bag? How different components of the blood are separated and prepared, and how these components are stored. I will explain this all in my next video. Thank you for watching my content.